YouTube. This is going to be internet.
Hello.
Hi. We're live on both. Okay,
yeah,
good. So
hello.
We are.
Hello.
This is going to get old quick.
Hello. To you. Hello.
To me. To them.
Hello.
It's going to be old for everybody.
Hello.
Real quick. Okay.
Hello.
So if you're looking over here.
Hello.
You're either on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch.
Hello.
Over here, your Instagram. So
how are you?
Ignore Frank in his Frankie-ness. I don't know.
It's kind of awesome. It's like I'm walking in a hallway of mirrors, like because I just catch myself like I'm adjusting my cuff. Yeah, the cuff. Hey, no.
How are you doing today?
I'm tired, dude.
How are you doing today?
I'm fucking exhausted. Oh, we lost one person
because
already.
That was going well.
Oh, we lost both of them. Fuck. All right.
So, now that nobody's watching, this is The Reckless Nerd. I'm Stefanie Michelle. This is Frank Martinez. How are you?
Tired.
Do you want to go anywhere else with that? No? Okay.
No.
That's what we're seeing. All right. Well, today is just nerd news. We are in my garage. There's a cricket.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
I just noticed it right now. I was just like,
it's gonna be really annoying. That's probably why they logged off, not because they probably thought my bit was brilliant, but they were like, man, that cricket's really ruining that bit.
So it's a nerd news week. Yeah, I'm going with it. Okay. On another note, you're
doing a great job of introducing this podcast.
We're doing a great job. We were kind of going back and forth for a while there.
I thought we're doing great.
Okay, so again, Stefanie, Reckless Nerd, in my garage. There's a cricket. I'm going to name him Jim. Not Jiminy, Jim. Okay, so Jim's annoying. We're moving past that.
Cricketist? I guess his name starts with J.
Okay, fine.
It's fucking rude.
Anywho, first thing that we're going to be talking about is the movies that are going to be coming out in November of 2020, which is kind of rare now. I feel like movies just don't exist.
Movies are still coming out, just not to the theaters.
Some of these are going to be in theaters because some theaters have opened back up. Some of these are going to be going straight to streaming service, but there was a couple that we were kind of going through.
Yes.
Did you actually? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I didn't memorize any of the names.
No, like I said, the big one I'm super stoked for was Freaky.
Yes.
Just because Vince Vaughn's going to be a serial killer who's obsessed with some girl in high school. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds really bad.
It just sounds like a documentary of what Vince Vaughn has become after that, or was that movie he did, Santa's Brother, or whatever the fuck that movie was. The one where he plays the brother to Santa Claus.
Fred Claus?
Yeah, that one.
I remember.
That's how bad that movie was. I didn't even remember what the title was called.
Fred Claus. No, it was not a good movie.
No, it was not.
But I want to see him do something that makes me...
He's done a couple things recently, but they've all been very serious, which isn't a bad thing. I do think it makes him look well-rounded. Because I think we're so used to seeing him in buddy comedies or in the breakup with Jennifer Aniston, which I can't stop watching on YouTube for some reason.
That's what you're addicted to at the moment?
I'm addicted to movie clips in general, but that I always come back to it. Don't know why. Stop waving at people. We're doing a podcast.
Okay. So I'm excited for Vince Vaughn doing this one. I'm kind of hoping it's a little quirky. It sounds like it is.
Yeah. They're also coming out with Clifford the Big Red Dog, which just beckons the question, why is 2020 finally we're ready for that movie?
Because a young girl named Emily finds a small red dog. Brings him home.
I think it's because they finally figured out they can't movies.
I like Clifford.
Yeah, I mean, sure. And he didn't really do anything. He had a TV show.
There was adventures. Did you not watch Clifford?
The movie?
Any of it, or read the books?
I did.
He had a quite eventful life.
Name 5 things he did.
He played sports. He was really big. He saved Emily.
Him being really big isn't a thing.
That is a thing. That was part of his charm.
He was just big.
It was part of his charm.
He was just big. It wasn't a thing he did.
It was a very pinnacle point to his story.
I guess.
He was owned by Emily. He saved.
Not things he's doing.
Okay, no. What is something that he did? He did the thing where like the school bus broke down, and he like put all the kids on his back. And I'm waving. I don't care. Put all the kids on his back, and then like took them to school. So he did stuff, and he was big and red and owned by Emily. I'm gonna stick this Emily killing the Clifford game.
Well, yeah, she's the only one that owned Clifford. So yeah, she kind of had the whole game. Yes.
Okay.
Another movie that I was excited for was the one Dating Amber or something.
Oh yeah,
that
one looked really interesting. A closeted gay teen and his lesbian counterpart pretend to be a couple to avoid suspicion.
Oh, so just this podcast.
Oh, that one go.
I made myself look dumb just so I can call you a lesbian.
Okay. Oh, the other one that I was actually really excited about, Black Beauty.
Why do we need another one of those? There was a horse. She was black. She was beautiful.
I'm pretty sure, but it's so cute. I'm excited.
Is it?
Did you not read the book?
I did when I was forced to in school. I don't remember.
Forced to read that in school?
Yeah. Were you not?
I read it for fun.
Oh, okay. I've only read comic books for fun. That's not true. I read books.
You know what's next?
No. We're
talking about The Mandalorian because it's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, it does come out tomorrow. I'm really excited.
My shirt. So, wait,
that's not your shirt. Your shirt is Baby Yoda.
I was so excited. Yeah. And that's all thumpy. Okay, but no, I'm way excited for this show.
Yeah, I am too. I think everyone that saw the first season knows like we have high expectations, and I don't think they're gonna let us down just because of everything that we've seen while they were making it. I mean, there's so much Boba Fett, Ahsoka Tano. The first time we're ever gonna see Ahsoka Tano in live action. That's fucking huge. So, do you know who Ahsoka Tano is?
Nope.
I'm dead inside.
You've been dead inside.
Sure.
Okay, but some fun facts. Baby Yoda is controlled by 4 different Planeteers, or takes them. So I don't know. He's so cute. There's, of course, lots of Star Wars Easter eggs.
Yeah. I just can't wait to see the black lightsaber. Like, again, like being used, not just like to cut somebody out of like a TIE fighter. They used the black lightsaber in the last season the same way we use those little hammer things that we buy on Amazon that nobody ever uses to get out of an emergency car door.
I have one.
Yeah, have you ever used it?
No.
That's the same way somebody treated the legendary black lightsaber. Like
I don't use it because I don't have a need to.
Yeah, well,
and the goal is to never have a need to.
Yeah, it's like just in case, but like that's how he treated like a legendary weapon.
You
like a
only
weapon
use a legendary weapon just in case, when you absolutely need to.
No, not Mandalorians. They use them all the time for all kinds of things.
All kinds, like a can opener.
Yeah. Also sexual toys, if need be.
That seems like a really dangerous thing, like to accidentally have.
Oh, for a lightsaber? Not if you like use the hilt the other way. Maybe if you're using like Kylo Ren's
so
lightsaber.
Funny. I was thinking that you would only put that side.
You're dumb. What? You think you would only put the side that would definitely kill you into you? You could flip it around.
No, it's like because I don't know if they're thinking like is that you put it in the other way and then light shoots out of you.
You never like flip the dildo the other way just in case?
No.
Okay. I feel like you would have to try it like one time. Like just I don't know. I don't have a dildo, so I don't know how I would use it. But did you forget to turn something on?
No, I'm just looking at stuff.
Oh, okay.
At the stuff. That's all.
Musical.
I'm in a good mood. What's next? Batwoman.
Yeah, we finally got to see what the new Batwoman is going to look like in her costume as Batwoman. That was a lot of Batwomen. But yeah, I'm not like, it wasn't anything like different. Like, I don't know if I expected like it to be like an overhaul of the costume or. Like
I
a little
think she
different,
looks
but
great,
it's cool.
though.
She doesn't look bad.
She's not going to be taking over as Kate Kane. Going to be a completely different character.
Which is good, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's good to like reset. It didn't really work out with what's her name?
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose. It didn't really. So it's a good way to like really reset everything and go with a different feel, a different look, and I'm excited.
Yeah. No, it's a whole different look. There, I guess she starts off homeless, where
the other
Ruby's
one,
a billionaire.
Well, she's not a billionaire, but she like had money and like she was in the military and had a lot.
So very structured.
Experience. Yeah, very different experience.
And this new one, not structured at all.
Is she still a lesbian?
She is. That's I think was reading the only thing that they're going to have the characters really have in common.
Yeah.
Because our new one is going to be very like quirky and artistic and very, very low income, very low means. So it looks definitely interesting. She looks fabulous. I want to look like that. Goodness. Continuing on with news in the Batworld realm.
Holy continuation of Batman.
Oh, that was the wrong Batman. Michael Keaton has signed on to star as Bruce Wayne in an HBO Max Batman Beyond series.
I am so excited. My face says, Frank, you only look angry.
That's his face.
That's just how my face looks.
Always.
I know, it's kind of fucked up. One of my coworkers told me that the other day. They're like, because they asked me like, oh, how am I doing? I'm like, good. And they went, your face doesn't say that.
You have an RBF?
A what?
Resting bitch face?
Yeah, he told me that actually. And I was like, yeah, but I'm a dude. And I was like, I think it's called resting dick face, but I don't want that moniker on me. It sounds like I rest dicks on my face, and that's not
It does. And that's now.
Yeah.
Well, this episode has the name.
Good luck. Or not good luck.
Face.
Good thing we're making t-shirts, limited edition resting dick face t-shirts coming to you.
You say this. Where's the
You can't even remember.
Oh my gosh.
You don't even remember, so you can't even call me on it.
No.
Yeah, I win.
To
order your resting dick face shirts. We're gonna put out the post this week. Remember it this time, because last time I totally forgot, so you need to remember. But
I told
last
you
week,
like midweek.
Next week coming up, we're gonna do a post with resting dick face t-shirts.
What was the shirt?
Only 10 of them. Only 10 of them. We'll make 15.
That's fine.
We'll make
15
of them.
I'm trying to remember the other one.
You
it was a
guys
Fast and the Furious reference.
You guys gotta order them because resting dick face t-shirts are gonna go real quick.
One last ride.
Good job. Good job.
I was gonna get there, but thank you.
Good job. Oh, we have someone on Twitch. Hello. Wait, is that my counterpart?
Yes.
Oh, what's up, dude?
He's really good at this.
Yeah.
I'm really good at this. Yes. So thank you for watching. Wherever you watch, you're appreciated. Okay.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm broken.
Fair.
Have we not determined that was a thing?
Yeah, it's true. Anyways.
See, they're gonna get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
You gotta make the shirts. One last ride, resting dick face.
Yeah. Next week. She's in charge of them. Don't blame me.
How am I in charge?
Anyway, Michael Keaton's gonna play Bruce Wayne in a Batman Beyond series. Guys, I'm so freaking excited. Like, it is crazy. I mean, it's amazing that they're finally gonna do something with Batman Beyond again, because aside from the show and the comic book that they have going on, nothing has really been done with him, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to go. Definitely going to be really cool, really fun, and it's going to be fun to see Michael Keaton. You know, I think we're kind of in an age where like it's much easier to go back and between movies and TV, and it'll be awesome to see that happen. And
a lot of bigger stars have gone back to TV in place of movies.
Like now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like it's much easier now.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I liked him as Batman.
Not a good Bruce Wayne.
We've talked about this before. You didn't like him. I liked him.
Okay. He was a good Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, but he wasn't like.
He wasn't. He didn't
it didn't
encompass
to me,
Bruce Wayne for you.
He wasn't Bruce enough. Like he was when he was Batman, but then when he was Bruce Wayne. We need to do
like a full an every Batman breakdown. We need to we need a movie festival. We can watch. We pull up the projector and watch Batman in the backyard.
They can actually watch it with us. We can do like a watch party, and they can watch us watch the Batmans. But we have to have more than one person watching at all times because we only have one person watching. So maybe later when we have more fans.
I want to watch it.
Okay, that's fair. Why?
Okay, so you watch it with us? I'll watch it with us. I'm gonna watch it because I do want to go back through and relive them, and I feel like my kids don't know enough about Batman.
That sounds like bad parenting.
They know a lot about a lot of them, but like Batman's one of the. I love his villains, but he's like we've gone through this. Like he's not one of my favorite heroes. He's not one of the heroes that I watched. I read his comics to watch him. I read his comics purely for his villains. Whereas like a lot of the superheroes, I read it for them versus their villains. I'm just gonna nothing.
I'm speechless. Like it's what?
I read Batman comics for his.
I understand what you said. I comprehend what you're saying.
It's I don't know. He says not my favorite.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is a billionaire playboy that saves everybody not good enough for you?
Yeah.
What are we telling you right now? Yeah. A guy that puts everything on the line, including his own personal life, that sacrifices everything?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I was to rank out my superheroes, he's not in, like, the very, very top. Some of my favorite comic books that I've owned were Batman comic books.
Okay. I still don't get it, but whatever. On to the next subject.
Michael B. Jordan, you knew no wrong. I'm hoping that this one's accurate. 3.
Yeah, really excited for this. I think it's a great. I'm glad that they're moving forward with the Creed movie franchise. I think it's a great way to keep the Rocky movie franchise going in a different way. Sly, I'm sure, is tired of making them. He's made fucking I don't even know how many of these.
So many.
And I'm sure he's still gonna be a part of it. Still probably gonna be a producer, hands-on as he is for most of the stuff that's kind of been his. But it's great because this Rocky is what got Sylvester Stallone into. That was his big break completely. It was his movie that he wrote. He got to play the main character, and it opened such a big career for him. And Michael B. Jordan already has a huge career.
Oh my gosh.
But it'll be awesome to see him kind of step into that role as director and kind of move past just being an actor, which is great. I don't know what his style is. I don't know how it's going to be different.
Oh, yeah.
But what'll be nice about it is definitely this movie is going to set itself apart from all the previous movies, the first two. It's going to have its own feel to it. And hopefully it'll be just as good as the other ones in the sense of like having still that flavor that is the Rocky twist on it.
Yeah.
But it'll be its own movie, Creed, which I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with the movie. Like I feel like they kind of went already to a lot of places with it. So what's left for Creed to do?
I just hope they keep the amazing soundtrack that they've kept going for the first
they've
two.
done some really cool stuff, and I totally
good.
I'm forgetting her name right now, but I totally have a crush on the girl that plays his girlfriend. She was in Men in Black International.
Oh,
she's she's the Valkyrie.
Why can't
I know? I forgot her name too.
Her face.
Her face is right there.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I was looking at that face, the one next to
fair.
it.
No, I totally have a crush on her. She's like.
She's definitely stunning. Let me see if it says it. Can you find it?
I'm trying to find it right now.
I know you are.
But what am I? Boom! Gotcha.
But,
Tessa Thompson. She is smoking. Like, oof.
She's a good actress too.
Like, and we're like similar in age. I have no chance with her because she's freaking like so. But at 30, I'm gonna die soon. So I had to shoot my shot when I get the chance. If I ever see her, like we ever get if we go to like a Comic-Con and she's there for whatever reason, if we get a chance to meet her, I'll be like, dude, I know not a million years. I know, but also, can we get tacos?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a really cool line. Just be this pub is not gonna go anywhere. Let's get tacos.
Can we,
just saying, way better than any pickup line I've ever heard. Actually,
can we just Me, you, tacos. That's all I want. We could never talk again, and I would be so happy to like just get tacos with her.
Tessa Thompson.
Tessa Thompson.
Tessa Thompson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's gonna listen to
if
this.
If somebody knows her.
Yeah. If anyone
just saying,
knows her that's watching,
she wants to buy her tacos.
Yeah. I just want to buy her tacos.
I kind of want to change the name of this episode. I just want to buy her tacos.
That's fine.
That would make a great shirt.
Stop. What?
That would make a great. I think I'm just putting it on a shirt.
Okay. You can put it on a shirt. That's fine. You have to fight for it. Like you see, I just go for it. I don't ask you. I just say we're making a shirt.
We're making a shirt.
See, people think I yell at you, and no. I need you to just be more assertive. And it's not that I yell at her. It's not that I'm mean. I do yell at her, but it's because she's just not assertive in any way.
I get stuff done just differently than you, and I'm much nicer.
I'm a nice guy.
No.
Fucking rude.
You have resting dick face. Michael B. Jordan, though, he's like becoming one of my favorite actors.
He's been one of my favorite people, not just actor. He's not just an actor. He's a person.
Okay, but his ability to act is what I'm rating right now because I don't know anything else about him.
Oh.
Other than he's pretty.
He's a model.
He's very pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's like very pretty.
Okay.
But like in all the roles that he's done, because he redid Fahrenheit 451, which is one of my favorite books. The first movie was bizarre and it was in the 70s and very futuristic, and they redid it and updated it, and it was like so well done. I'm just saying.
Do they burn books?
They do.
Okay.
Are you just making sure you knew what the book was?
No, I'm just making sure that it was still like the same thing.
Yeah, no, there was book burning and paintings and medications to get people to not question.
Okay, calm down. What's that stupid ass movie I hate with Christian Bale that you love so much?
Equilibrium?
That movie's so dumb.
So good.
So stupid. See, when they bust out like the gun fu, it was so bad.
Oh my gosh, no, I loved it.
It wasn't even good. It wasn't good. It was so cheesy. It wasn't great,
but it was okay.
It was so cheesy.
Taye Diggs and Christian Bale and so
you're telling me that in a post-apocalyptic world where the #1 police officer that regulates people to take these drugs didn't realize his kids wasn't taking the drugs. Also, how mature are these children? They do not talk to children.
That's like the whole premise of dystopian societies most of the time.
Whatever.
I still like
it. Movie. Don't watch it. It was made. It was one of those movies that like it was like Eon Flux, where like MTV tried to like make a movie.
Michael says it was good.
It wasn't good.
It was good. Equilibrium.
Michael,
such a good movie.
We were vibing, okay, and you were no, not a good movie.
It is still good. On another note, Spider-Man 3 has started filming.
It has. Tom Holland officially let us know that it's going on because he got off on a plane in, I think it was Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
And he got off on a plane and then did a tweet video of him saying, hey, we're doing this thing. So it's already in production. We don't know anything about it. Last time I heard anything from a Sony exec, they said that they still haven't signed Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield to the production. So a lot of speculation was going on that they were going to do like a live Into the Spider-Verse movie for the third one. Things could have changed by now. Maybe they did sign them and haven't said anything. But I think, I hope that's the case. I don't think it is, but I hope it's the case.
It's interesting though that they're filming this already when other things that they were working on have been delayed. Yeah,
the only thing, like even Black Widow, which has already been done for a while, has been delayed. Like that's crazy.
Yep. So I'm excited. I love him. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think he might be my favorite Spider-Man. Of the three.
So this is like a hard
it's hard.
Conversation.
It's super hard.
It is hard. It is a
Kelly sex tape. I could not do it. That actually was a compliment. Ish.
Thank you. Anyways,
everything's fine.
Yeah, that's fair. But no, it's so they're so different. And that's the thing, like I like all of them because Andrew Garfield for me did it really well because he was so snarky. He was so sarcastic and had the jokes like on point.
But his movie was the worst.
No. His first Amazing Spider-Man was actually a good movie. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a bad movie. Different.
I don't remember that much of the first one though. I just remember the second one just being like, this is bad.
The only thing I didn't like about the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, was when there's a scene where he's like in an abandoned shipyard or something, and he's like skateboarding, which I get, like they're just trying to relate to like a younger audience at the time, and like he's supposed to be in high school, so supposed to be do different things.
Yeah.
But they really didn't they still kind of made Peter Parker like a cool guy, kind of.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like that part about it, but I think his Spider-Man was his Peter Parker wasn't great. It was okay, but it wasn't a good, but it was a great Spider-Man. Like anytime it was Spider-Man, I was like dope. And the fact that they had Gwen Stacy in it, like really, because like people know Spider-Man with Mary Jane. Remember, Mary Jane is a big character in the Spider-Man universe, but Gwen Stacy is as well. And I think she got left behind because of that movie choice in the original 3 movies.
Oh yeah,
because she was just as big as
I actually
Mary Jane.
Remember more of her in comic books. It might have been just when I was reading them, but.
I mean, she was the original like love of his life for a long time. And Mary Jane didn't even come into like way later.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Like in college.
You know what?
Timelines.
I don't remember if it was in college or if it was after college when he was working at the Daily Bugle as a photographer more.
Okay.
But either way.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, all 3 were good. I mean, even Tobey Maguire, I think Tobey Maguire laid down some groundwork. Those first 2 movies were so fucking good. I mean,
they were genuinely just fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were. I think
he's my second favorite though. Like if I'm ranking them,
they were definitely
Toby, and then
before that, comic book movies were pretty shitty, all around. And I think they laid some mad groundwork for future. Without them, for sure, no MCU. For sure, like Batman was pretty much the only other superhero movie that would do well.
Yeah.
And I think this it showed that it was able to be done, that other heroes could do it, and in such a relatable way. And I mean, definitely the first one I think is such a good introduction, and they did it all right. And then I think they really hit it home with the second movie, with Dr. Octopus and everything, just like, wow. Like I rewatched it recently, and I was still like blown away by like the story, and like you really feel all of it. You know, like I felt like I was like a kid again watching it for the first time. I didn't really feel like, oh, I'm rewatching the movie, like breaking it apart or, you know, like ripping into it at all. It was still like a really good feel for it.
Oh, definitely. Actually, we got asked a question a little while ago, and it's kind of because we're talking about Marvel, I thought it would be a good time. It says, do you think DC is pushing their movies on us, like the whole crossover thing like Marvel?
What do you mean? Like, as far as like, that's like such a broad question.
I know. So do you think, okay, 'cause I know DC's already kind of, just marketing wise, they've already pretty much announced that they're going to go more towards the Marvel type of plan. DC with their movies, they're kind of going more Marvel-ish.
Or what do you, like, in what way?
Just the movies are becoming more interconnected. They're trying to add like different layers to them and things. Because DC movies have not done as like recently. Yeah, Batman laid out the line for it.
Anytime that they've tried to like Justice League or even Batman vs Superman, like both were kind of not great. I think that DC sees the potential in like having these movies somewhat be interlinked, and it is their way. I don't think they're necessarily forcing movies on us. I think it's a good move for them because I think that's kind of what they're lacking, is a way to unify the movies to kind of be like a cohesive story. And I only want to see that, honestly. Like I don't get me wrong, it's cool to see these individual movies. Like Aquaman was good, but it still made me want to see them come together at some point, and do something big, how the MCU is doing it. Again, like if they kept doing the movies separately, I wouldn't be upset about it. I was definitely going to still watch them. I'm going to go see them, but it would be nice to see them kind of figure out how they're going to interlink the movies. I personally think what they should do is Flashpoint's going to reset a lot of things, and that's going to be good because then they can go ahead and break off and do other things too. And I think like Batman itself is such a huge franchise that they need to really world build it. I need to feel like when we're going into a Batman, like I would love to see like just other stories that allow me to see different parts of Batman. Like we've never seen a Red Hood on in a movie. We've never seen Dick Grayson except for one time, technically twice, I guess. But like a real Dick Grayson. Like we've never, Tim Drake is not somebody we've ever seen on the movie screen. Like
I am liking their like villain origin stories though.
What do you mean?
Like how the Joker and how they're wanting to do a Mr. Freeze.
I definitely think
I think that's adding a whole different layer to it.
Yeah, I definitely think those are great. And like if they're gonna do one-off stories like that, that's good. But I don't think it's sustainable to keep doing. Like after a while, these one-shot movies aren't gonna be as interesting. And I definitely think they should do both. Like I would really like to see. Oh, I like how we can see comments from different ones. That's back. Yeah. But I definitely think they need to do a thing of world building, and then to set themselves apart. To set themselves apart from Marvel, I think they should also do one-offs. I don't think they should get rid of them or make them all cohesive.
Well, but they're also trying to do more Jokers. They're trying to do a 2 and 3.
They're trying, but we
I'm
don't
curious
know
because I don't know if.
I doubt. I mean, it would be great if he signed on to do them. I just doubt he will.
I keep wanting to say that I'm going to say the wrong name. Like it's not River Phoenix. It's not River Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, I would love to see him come back for Joker again, but I don't know because he's not known for doing roles that are more than.
Well, I think he doesn't do them for the money. I think he does what he wants
for the creation.
For the creation, and I think that really the only thing I can see going forward for Joker is to be put into a villainous role with Batman. Yeah. So we've kind of said it all. What else is he going to do? We saw his inception. We saw what he would be like once he embraces it. And I mean, if we did do like a Joker movie, it would just be him killing a bunch of people and
slip further into his madness. I guess,
but like at what point, like there has to be more than just that, And I think without Batman, he doesn't really make sense. Like that movie was fine. I'm not saying that it didn't need to happen, but essentially, like I can't see the character growing in any way, or us being able to see more of him do anything without some kind of opposite of him, which would be Batman.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, they introduced Batman, but it would just be.
Yeah, they introduced a little boy though.
I know, that would be kind of weird. Like, at what point do they become?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think where Flashpoint would allow that to happen. Essentially, it's going to reset the universes and kind of could even combine some of the universes, and that's the only way we would really be able to get Joker into a universe where Batman would be age appropriate to, fight him.
Yeah. I don't think the Joker cares if he's age appropriate.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the Joker cares if he's
society.
No, not society. I think
you guys are why this doesn't happen.
No, I think Batman needs to physically be able to fight him, and right now their age difference is so vast that he wouldn't be able to do it.
That'd be a weird movie. Be like
Batman fighting a fucking 50 or 40-year-old. Yeah.
I kind of want to see it now.
It just doesn't make sense for me.
Next is Nintendo had a mini direct drop.
You're great with words.
I'm so good with words.
Basically, they did an announcement for different games that are going to be coming to the streaming services, or some original content as well, or not original content, but like newer games. One of which I was really excited for, which was a sequel. Well, kind of like a prequel. Okay, it's a couple of things. So it's a sequel to Hyrule Warriors because it's the second Hyrule Warriors game, but it is a prequel to Breath of the Wild. So it kind of fulfills two needs. But if you played Hyrule Warriors in general, if you like that style of game, you're definitely gonna enjoy it. But I think anybody that likes Zelda is gonna have a great time playing it. Really fun game. You definitely should try and pick it up if you can when it does come out. Mm-hmm. That was like like the biggest one for me. There was a couple other ones too.
I don't know. This part-time UFO looks adorable.
Yeah, it's made by the creators of Kirby.
Yeah.
So it does look really cool. They always are. People that make Kirby always are very visually good. They
make adorable stuff.
Yeah. Another game that was on there that I was really excited was No More Heroes 3.
Oh yeah.
Which, if you played the first two, like that shit was fucking great of a game. That's a very fucked up Italian stereotype you're gonna make me do again. One time.
No, one more time.
Nope.
I feel like at this point you need to just lean into it.
I've leaned into a lot of things. Let me tell you, that's one thing I don't need to lean into again. You're pausing is what's making this weird. You could totally break the tension, but you just are choosing not to. I want to put that out. I want the record to show that what I said wasn't that weird, but you're choosing to make it weird. You're continuing to do it.
I just want to play part-time UFO.
Yeah, I know. You think we're just so opposite that people just think I'm being mean to you?
Maybe.
Because I'm not being that. I'm not that mean to you.
This is just how Frank is.
It's true.
Actually, you know what's funny is because that's what I said. It's like, that's just how Frank is.
I don't know if that's a good excuse. That's like the same thing that like girls that are like, I'm just a Gemini. That's like the same excuse.
Oh my gosh. Actually, when we were getting food, when I was getting my drink and you were getting your food and then we were sitting there, I heard this conversation and this lady was like reading her horoscope and she was like, oh, it says that I'm a Geminis are creative and spontaneous. And oh my gosh, it's like they know me.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. I dated one girl that like literally that was her excuse for just being a total asshole. Like every single time she would just be a dick. She'd be like, well, I'm a Gemini. I'm like, yeah, you just fucking spit in my food. That's not a Gemini thing.
I know I'm a Taurus. I don't know what it means. Apparently it means I'm stubborn. That's all I know. My daughter apparently is an Aries, and I think my son's a Sagittarius. I don't know zodiacs.
Someone said you can literally hear crickets. Yeah,
yeah,
we know.
No, yeah.
It's bullshit, right? But we're still here.
Thanks for pointing that out, Nick.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I don't like how your name is there.
Oh, because I'm sorry, but the reason is because.
And my name isn't. This is bullshit.
You know why? Because we're only on one screen, and I can get rid of that.
Bullshit.
Can we get rid of it? Oh my gosh.
I command it. Can we get rid of it? I want to get rid of all my fingers pointing because it'll look cool.
I don't know.
I have powers.
Mm-hmm.
It's an odd part of the podcast. Is it gone? It's gone. I willed it away. You did nothing. Anyways, I'm now Zeus, or Jesus, as my people mispronounce the name.
So there was an Xbox S unboxing.
There was an Xbox S unboxing and a PlayStation 5 unboxing. One of my YouTube channels. If you've never checked it out, go check it out. I forget his name right now, but which it sucks because I do like this dude a lot. He does some great unboxing videos.
I like his faces.
Yeah, his faces are really cool, and he's actually kind of funny, like in a low key kind of way, because he tries, but like he's kind of has like the same thing where he kind of has like a chill face. Like I used to be really happy, and then I saw him, and now I'm like I can't be happy anymore, and so that's why I do this. But who called me power hungry? That's fucking rude. It's just mean. Not true. What? This is rude. I'm hungry to have powers. Yeah, you're right. If I could have powers, if they were like, dude, you gotta chop your dick off, like done. That's not true. I would miss sex a lot.
No, I'm not gonna ask questions.
You can ask all the questions you want.
I lost them. I forgot all the questions I was thinking at once.
Fair enough.
Okay. So we were talking about the look of the Xbox versus the look of the PlayStation 5. And I was saying that I kind of like the PlayStation look. I think it looks kind of...
I just think it's funny that you have opinions about this now when we've known what they've looked like.
I know, but...
not years, for like months.
Like, I know, but I
I
think I said this before, even, that I like the look of the PlayStation, but we just, because it came up again today, we're talking about it again today. And okay.
I like the way the Xbox looks. Honestly, I think it's a nice, sleek, clean look. It it definitely, like you said, it embodies. It looks like a computer.
It looks like a computer.
But it was made by a computer company, so it makes sense. And like rightfully so, it should look like a computer. These things are computers. They're not computers. I just think that PlayStation 5 looks really kind of ridiculous. Like it's only because I think also the size of it doesn't help. Like the size is really big.
But it's like I can flip the PlayStation between, like, I have a place that would fit that perfectly.
You won't though. That's how big that thing. It's very like cumbersome. Or like I get that, like the Xbox, and I think this is the thing is like I've never been one for like I'm gonna have my PlayStation and not put it in a place where it's not visible. I want it visible. I want you to see my PlayStation and all its glory.
Is that a sex tape?
Title of my life. What the fuck? I want you to see my PlayStation in all its glory. Yeah, it's literally my pickup line on Tinder.
Is it really?
No. What the fuck? Why would I put that there?
Because that actually would get somebody's attention.
It would not. Trust me.
I think.
Yeah, I have to ask people if they watch anime so we can go on a date. It's a problem. But I do think that the Xbox is that. The Xbox, when you look at it, you're seeing exactly like a really nice displayed system.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I like about it. It's nice to look at as like when you're as a whole. And like I'm not saying the PlayStation is an eyesore, but it definitely sticks out a little too much for my liking. Like I want it to look like it's part of the home entertainment system still, or like part of a computer. And this one kind of does both of that, where the PlayStation 5 doesn't.
I'm now looking at all of his faces, and
I know he makes great faces, and like yeah. Well, not the time for this right now.
Oh my gosh,
we're in the middle of a podcast.
We are in the middle of a podcast, but okay. So I don't know. I'm like I said, my PlayStation is more out of date than my Xbox. So the PlayStation 5 is much more likely to be in my life than the Xbox at this point.
Which Xbox do you have?
I have the 360.
Oh, they're both equally outdated.
I know, but my PlayStation is a PlayStation 3 and does not turn on.
That makes more sense. So it's broken. It's not outdated. It's
also broken.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just want to play the original Kingdom Hearts on PlayStation.
Well, the PlayStation 5 isn't backwards compatible. It is.
I need to fix the 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix my 3 and.
Or
my
you
5.
can just download it to your PlayStation.
Where's that? Or I could fix the 3.
Go do whatever. I'm not your boss, man.
Now this is just inside thoughts coming out. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know how to fix the PlayStation 3 that want to help me?
Stop doing this. What's the next subject? Are we done?
That is the last subject.
All right, then. Well, guys.
I was keeping it going.
Thank you guys for listening to us. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay. But, just thank you for hanging out with us during this time. We're obviously working towards a lot of things. Really appreciate all of you.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be working again. We're always working on stuff. But
we have a guest next week.
We do have a guest next week. Who's our guest next week?
Rodney.
Yeah, our dungeon master, and not in the sexual way.
Maybe if you let him. You did kind of call yourself questionable earlier.
What? How did I call myself questionable?
You joked so that you can call me a lesbian in the process.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Was it?
Yeah. I'm very okay with being straight.
That's fine. No, I'm just saying, if you wanted to, he might be able to be there.
Nah, he doesn't have it in him to do what I need him to do.
Questions.
Answers.
What do you need him to?
You don't want to know. Also, it will cost you $30.
To know?
Yeah. I'm allowed to have secret cost money.
Do you have an OnlyFans now?
No, this is just so I can have money. What do you mean? My regular secrets also cost money.
Yes, we are going to play D&D.
While we're on the podcast?
Not this weekend. We're actually taking a break from D&D because it's our DM's birthday this Sunday.
That's right. I forgot about that. Now really excited to be home weekend because now I don't have to absolutely do anything.
There you go. So we're not playing D&D. Our DM's having a birthday. Frank's Dungeon Master.
Our Dungeon Master.
Our Dungeon. I don't want to call him that.
That's what he is.
I know it's what he is.
Okay.
And he's very good at what he does. Mm-hmm. So he's going to join us next week. And then after that, we're going to be over at Platform 909 in Chino Hills.
Yeah, which if you guys haven't checked out, you guys can see a small tour of the place on our Instagram. Or you can just go to Instagram, or you can just go to their place and check it out. It's a Harry Potter themed coffee shop that has amazing fucking food. Like for real, guys, like as a guy that clearly eats a lot of food, I'm telling you, this place has really good fucking food.
The avocado toast was good, and then I had the rainbow cake.
I did have that breakfast sandwich. I know breakfast sandwiches are insanely easy to make, but you can just tell they put the effort in. Their cakes are really fucking good. Their coffee is really fucking good. Honestly, no complaints. I'm excited to go back. I'm definitely going to get something to eat over there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a problem.
I know, actually, I think I'm just taking the kids there because they want to try it.
Yeah.
So there, and then after that, we're going to be back over at a shop called Quest in Redlands, which if you have not been in there, that one was so much fun. Mm-hmm. It was fun shooting there the first time, and I'm excited to get to go back.
I'm very excited to go back because I should have posted what I bought last time. I just got really excited, and I didn't get a chance to post what I bought. Mine either. We should have. But you know what? We're going to go back. I'm definitely going to buy some stuff. So you guys can see what we're going to buy next time, I guess. And
I might just go take a picture of what I bought.
Yeah, I already gave the stuff away. I bought.
Oh, yeah. I got stuff for my kids. And then
I got something for me, so I guess I could still post. I need to wash them, though, because I took them with me to the desert. I bought shorts, but they're like He-Man shorts. You'll see.
Are you going to model them?
No, I don't look good as a person, so. Anyways, either way.
Oh no, Instagram pause.
No,
we're back.
Anyways, but yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on that. But please go check out a shop called Quest. Honestly, like such a cool shop. They have such like unique items there besides just the regular comic books. They have stuff there from different artists and just things you can only get at their shops. So please check them out. They're a great supporter of us. Really hooked us up last time, and they're gonna hook us up again with a place to record. Mm-hmm. So please go check them out. Instagram. And I think Twitter and a bunch of other stuff, or just go to their store.
All right. Anything else?
No.
That's it.
I like Ike.
I didn't ask for anything else.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that.
It was a presidential slogan.
No, I'm aware it was a presidential slogan. I just wasn't expecting it to end on a presidential slogan.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do. All right, thank you for joining, and bye, guys.